the end of today, there will be at most 6 teams in the SEC with 1 loss or fewer. Tate Sandell kicks off. Oklahoma won the toss and deferred. They'll get that great defense on the field first. And it's a touchback from Sandell. He's 12 out of 14 in his first year with the Rebels. And that would have been good from 60. Sandell 12 out of 13 in his first year with Oklahoma. Transfer from UTSA. These are 2 of the best kickers in the country, and they've each made one. Breaking free is Lacey. Touchdown! 28 yards.
America, it's Kewan Lacey who gets the handoff. Big hole off the right side, and he gives Ole Miss the 7-point.
All time, including the loss last week at Georgia. Mateer waving receivers around. Here's another bust in the Ole Miss secondary. Satania, who's a track athlete, will not be caught. Touchdown OU. 76 yards, 66 after the catch.
Also had a receiver to the left side that was wide open as well in Kanik. That's just a bust. You have some guys playing man, a couple guys with zone eyes looking at the quarterback, and nobody sees Satania as he breaks across. Leads to a massive play, and it's a great job too by Mateer, hanging in there, allowing the receiver to uncover, throwing him open. It's off to the races. Just very well executed by Oklahoma, taking advantage of a big mistake by Ole Miss's back end.
And they weren't going to get Satania. He went to high school in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Something I could do is get guys lined up. Beyond that, not much.
Blaylock in trouble. Taken down to the end zone. A safety. Prince Will Uman-Mielen for the beleaguered Ole Miss defense. A huge play.
Are the strike that watch big number 52, Will Eccles. He just mows right across the face of the center. Michaela pushes everything back, and then from the backside, Uman-Mielen's.
I think they got a little too creative and tricky for their own good there. Here's Carnero from 22. That's a gimme for. Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to Lacey. It is, and it's a walk-in touchdown. What a day for Uman-Mielen, the transfer from Nebraska. Tate Sandell, good from 42. Carter Short, the snapper. Oscar Bird, the holder. Just more than 1 yard per play. The last 5 possessions for Oklahoma. 4 of the 5 have resulted in no yards or a negative. This is going to be a big gainer. Xavier Robinson, touchdown! 65 yards.
Watch Wydett Williams right here. Watch him as he tries to make a play. He just gets lost. I mean, the back is up inside, kind of lost in the mesh. He all of a sudden decides to go too far inside. They lose leverage of the football to the outside, and that's exactly where Robinson gets to for a massive play. And a gotta-have-it moment, it felt like, for Oklahoma to find something offensively. Poor pursuit in the back end defensively from Ole Miss leads to a big play and a much-needed score.
Xavier Robinson, sophomore from UConn, Oklahoma. Satania went in motion again, dangerously close to heading up the field. Robinson heads to the end zone. Touchdown! Back-to-back scores for Robinson and the lead for OU.
Here on the left side, Ozaida and Fususi, they try to go against Will Eccles, who kind of olays his way out of the hole, tried to go around him to the outside, but him moving.
Torrey Blaylock went in motion. Mateer throws it in his direction, but low, and the try for 2 fails. Chambliss faked it to Lacey, stayed in the block, a wide open receiver. Winston Watkins inside the 20. They line up in the pistol now. We haven't seen much of that today. Play fake to Lacey. Chambliss throws wide open. Touchdown. Trace Bruckler. Shaping up as a classic here in Norman. They're going for two. They have Austin Simmons back on the field. And that one is incomplete. Off the hands of Caleb for Oscar Bird. And a good one with the wind at his back. Isaiah Satania. The ball came out at the end. Rebels think they have it. No word yet from the officials. Yes, it is. Ole Miss ball.
Rolling on the field is a fumble by Oklahoma, recovered by Ole Miss. First down.
Deuce Alexander knocked it out. And Trace Bruck, the fewest in the SEC. They're going for the knockout punch. Chambliss on target. Winston Watkins, what a second half the freshman's had. Out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Not only does he make all of them, they're almost all. Mateer pressured from behind. Got it off to Xavier Robinson down the sideline, got all that he could, and then got knocked across the receiving group. Mateer steps into the throw. That's not going to reach the end zone, and it's batted down by Wyatt Williams on the last play of the game. Gushigan and his former teammate Mateer congratulate each other. Ole Miss has its first win on the road against a ranked conference opponent under Lane Kiffin.